That probably a fantastic Irish success story has joined me here. Michael from CRM, thank you very much for joining us.
Very pleased to meet you, Kehlan.
Tell us, first of all, OnePageCRM, what do you do?
So OnePageCRM is it's an alternative to Salesforce. That's the big brand that people know. But we're very it's a proactive type of CRM system. So for SMEs that are busy and they're doing lots of stuff, they may be wearing lots of hats, they need that kick to drive them into sales. And OnePageCRM really does that. It's based around the principle of what is the next action to move each sale forward, and that's what we base the whole system around, and it's been very successful to us.
And is it effectively simplifying the system in terms of making it easier for people to move on to the next step and allow them to realise what is the next step in the sales process?
That's it, totally. But we have two things that we have on the wall, and that's like, you know, our main goal and mission for the product is to be as easy to use as email, and everybody is familiar with email and what an email client looks like, and also to approach zero administration. And that's the main thing that people hate about CRM systems. It's when they actually, their main job becomes managing the data rather than actually selling. And so we're trying to get as close to zero administration as best we can.
Now, I've caught you on a very interesting week as well. Tell us,
or day,
yeah. You have a very interesting anniversary today. Tell us what it is.
Yeah, so it's a giant birthday today.
Okay.
So our second son is 4 years of age today. But that same day, or that same week, 4 years ago, we had the birth of another baby, and that was OnePageCRM. So OnePageCRM is officially 4 years old today. Up to that point, it was just a little side experiment in a client services company, and it wasn't getting that attention. We were bringing in a measly $300 or $400 a week. But me and my wife, my wife and I were actually involved in the business, bringing that amount of money, and in the same week we dropped a few $100K worth of client work for that next year coming.
So did you have another job and this was a side project? Or?
Yes, it was a side project and another company, a client service company. So we build e-commerce systems for other people and different apps and stuff like that. But in 1 week I dropped everything. I just literally burned the ships. We're bringing in $300 or $400 a week. Our second baby was born. We had mortgages, we had cars, we had.
So was it necessity based? You just went, look, we can't keep doing this forever.
Yeah.
We've got to either.
It's a decision point. Exactly. It's going to be always difficult to actually run, say, two businesses with my main co-founder, my wife, actually going out on maternity leave. So that was the trigger point.
What made you think that the company that was taking in $300 or $400 measly dollars, as opposed to the full-time one, was going to be more
just
success?
The feedback. So when you build a minimal viable product, as they say, you build this very just the piece that makes the difference to everybody else in the market. We were missing nearly everything else. We were missing 80% of what a CRM system would be. So, but people were telling us, listen, you're really onto something. You have to go after this. The customer feedback we were getting was just amazing, saying this is the thing that gives us the kick, and so you have to go after it. So we believe in it. So literally just outside the door, I was standing chatting to somebody, chatting to one of my investors actually, and literally some guy just randomly walking by opened up OnePageCRM on his phone and he says, "You changed my life." So by building this product, changed your life. So we've had such an impact on our users. We've got this tribe of users. We don't market our product. We don't spend in marketing. We don't have salespeople. Yet we've 6,500 paying users at the moment, and that's all come from people just recommending the product, saying it's great. And that was just typically what we saw outside.
And that service as well, is it a subscription-based service, monthly service, a yearly service, or how does it work?
It can be yearly or monthly. So you can pick to pay. It's $12 per user per month, or if you pay annually, you get a discount on that. And we've got a new plan coming out in a few months' time, which will be kind of aimed at, say, larger companies, and it'll be a very cost-effective, software for larger companies.
It's interesting as well because we're just talking to Gene Murphy there from Bank of Ireland, and yeah, it's fantastic. But what's interesting as well, and just before you arrived, the conversation was startups and small businesses. They come up with great concepts, they come up with great ideas, but don't come up with a concept of how to sell the product.
I know. So maybe we're slightly an edge case in that. So you can't really trust build it and they'll come. But in a roundabout way, we've kind of done that. But I mean, like, you know, and so everybody has to buy into the fact that if you really focus on customer service, so everybody starts in our company have to read the Zappos book. Have you ever heard of the Zappos book by Tony Hsieh, the founders of Zappos.com? So basically, they didn't spend in marketing. They reached to be $1 billion company without spending in marketing. They invested in customer service. So you wow when you speak about it. They even have a guy in Ireland now just speaking to you about their and promoting their website because of that, because of what they did. So they just always over-delivered on their promises, and that creates people to have meaningful conversations about recommending products.
Yeah.
So our traffic, we get traffic to our website. It takes about maybe 20 seconds to sign up to a new account of OnePageCRM. We convert 1 in 4 of those because they love our product so much and they love our customer service and they just trust us. And so that's a brilliant conversion rate for any SaaS product. So
this is where you are now. You said you have over 6,000 customers. What is the future of OnePageCRM? If I came back to you perhaps in another 4 years' time for that anniversary, where
it's another 0. So basically, I remember when we had 60 users and we actually had to do a pivot and we changed our product around a good bit. And the next aim was 600 users, and then we got 600. We went to 6,000. So now you can see what the next one is: 60,000 users. That's the next aim. It's the big, hairy, audacious goal, as they call it. But that's what we're going for.
Fantastic. If people want to find out more, use the service, or indeed see what you guys do, let us know.
It's OnePageCRM.
Thanks very much, Michael.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well
Great
done.
stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.